Good afternoon, world, from this stormy day here, Siargao Island in the Philippines. If anybody's wondering what December looks like here on this island, this is pretty much it. Looking at the forecast, it's going to be like this all week. I'm getting wet standing here, but I don't know if it's actually rain or if it's sea spray, because I can actually see it passing through the wind. Wasn't particularly sure if we were going to film a vlog today because the weather has been so bad, but I'm just about to drive down to the shops to get some vegetables and I saw the beach. I was just like, I want to document this. I know it's nothing crazy, but generally if you look at videos of Siargao Island, you'll see all the tourist hotspots in lovely weather. When you live here long term, this is the kind of thing that you get through to about February, I reckon. So if you're looking for a Poppy the dog update, she's doing well after her surgery. She's feeling a bit sorry for herself, just lying in the bed today. She's not really allowed outside that much, so we're keeping her, you know, calm as possible so she can heal her stitches from her spaying. But all in all, she's a healthy dog. I can already tell that psychologically she's itching to get outside off the leash and go running, but we just have to kind of restrict the movement a bit. I don't want her to open up her stitches. It is pretty beautiful sitting out here just appreciating this scene, but when you see the coconut trees swaying and moving like this in the wind, it does make you realize how easy it would be for these coconuts and the branches to just dislodge and land on your head. Watching this tree in particular, so tall. Top of it is moving around quite a lot, and down at the base you don't see any movement at all, so you wouldn't know if you were standing down there. Now that we walk Poppy out in the jungle, you know, we get closer to these trees and sometimes she's just sniffing around at the bottom and I'm just standing there, and then I realized that at any moment it could fall. I can definitely see a storm cloud approaching now. Story was asking if we could go swimming in the lagoon today, and I said just take a look at how it all moves. Look, right now it looks shallow and empty, and then a huge wave just comes washing in and blasts up to shore. That would not be a comfortable place to swim in right now. Even with a snorkeling mask on, you wouldn't be able to see anything underneath that. And when the wave comes in, it would definitely push you into those rocks. Who remembers that big metal cylinder that kind of floats around here? Look where it is now. It's been pushed all the way up there. But the wind has died down a lot, but I know I'm gonna get soaked if I don't head in right now. The weather has gotten so dark just in that short period of time I've been outside. It's like day to night almost. I know you can't really tell on the camera, but it really does look like a different day. Because we haven't really been able to get out and about today, we've just been doing things like sorting out passports and visas and trying to work out what we can do to stay here longer in the Philippines. Some of you know that follow other vloggers here in the Philippines. Our friends Mike and Nelly have just got their permanent residency here in the Philippines, and that's allowed them the confidence now to get on a plane, leave the country to go and see family and stuff, knowing that they can easily get back even now when international tourism isn't open. And we've been speaking to them in depth about how it all works and everything, and unfortunately it is a very long, complicated and expensive process that we have started and are looking to, you know, try and do as quickly as possible so that we can just feel a bit more confident about where we stand here before we make any future decisions like buying stuff and, you know, big things, big decision making like that. I can't lie and say it didn't make me feel a bit jealous seeing people leaving to go and see their family. Story is definitely missing everybody, so are we, and I can feel like the psychological effect now of having been away for so long. The longest we've ever been away in ever given one stretch. Don't get me wrong, we absolutely love it here in the Philippines. That's why we're even talking about making a permanent life here, but we still want that freedom to be able to go and see our close family. My mum, she's in her 70s now, and I'm very aware that that decade is a fragile one, and I want to be able to spend as much time with her, and I want her to get to spend time with her grandkids as well. Damn, I can feel the rain actually coming in sideways, so I'm going to try and escape to the house before there's no chance to do that again. Ah, thorns! Ah, just got spiked. But actually it's got a lot darker still. Actually, as I'm already outside, I'm just going to go straight to the shops and see if I can find the vegetables that Sacha wants before the rain completely gets me. Whoa, I think I just made it. Yeah, can you hear that? Can you see that? Wow, good timing. Perfect timing. Whoa. Man, it is pitch black in here now. I'll turn the light on. It's been raining for about a minute now. You can already see the streams of water coming off the roof in front of the headlights. I just realised the time, it's actually 5 o'clock. This is the latest I've started a vlog in a long time. Okay, for that reason I'm going to quickly grab the veg, get back home so I can see the family and start cooking dinner. I've managed to dodge most of the rain actually, I got quite lucky. Quite a pleasant drive here in the dusky light. I know we don't normally vlog this late, do we? Normally finish by the afternoon's end. I didn't manage to find everything that Sacha wanted, but I got a lot of tomatoes, a cabbage, and a whole load of sweet corn, so I'm sure she can put something together with that. It's only an accompanying side dish anyway. Let's get home. Is there a power cut?
Yeah.
Oh, I had no idea. There's power in Pilar.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It just happened. Maybe like 5 minutes ago.
Oh, I had no idea. I guess we've
eating her dinner by the LED of the fan.
we've got so much solar going on in this property now. Like all the floodlights outside are solar lights, aren't they? So I came back thinking, oh yeah, you know, nothing of it. Solar Christmas tree, solar fan. What did you have for dinner, Story?
Pasta.
Pasta, of course. Just plugged in our super battery to power the Christmas tree. Get a bit of light in the room. Get the internet back up and running. The girls are doing their piano practice.
Not me though.
You've already done your piano practice earlier today.
And I done it all wrong.
No, you did some excellent playing with your book when you were using your keyboard book. You played some amazing kiddie rhymes, didn't you? And I even sung for you, didn't I? Which is yeah, it's a rare thing. And Poppy's trying to bite something down there. Get her energy up. It's almost pure darkness out there now. Between 5 and 6 here is when it gets completely dark. Well, the power's been off for several hours now. Story's going to bed. I'm reheating yesterday's biryani rice that Sacha made. It's got some lentil dals in there and some beans and a lovely biryani spice. Is she going to bed or?
No, she's still awake.
Still awake. Needs to get to sleep because she's got school tomorrow.
I know, yeah, early start. Early start.
And we've just been putting together this little salad. I think that's enough tomatoes, isn't it?
Yes.
We're not going to use the cabbage tonight, I don't think. And then we will put this on top. It's like a little raw salad, cold one to top on top of the hot spicy rice.
Yes, it's delicious.
It's going to be a bit of a long day for me tomorrow, driving Story into school and back and waiting around. This is something that we've been discussing a lot lately when we've been talking about perhaps buying somewhere here. Well, not lately, just the whole time, like whether we should base ourselves closer to General Luna because that's where all of where all of the stuff that we do mostly happens. Most of Story's activities, the school stuff, is all around there. But then the last time we stayed in GL just recently, the internet was so congested because they use these towers here and there's so many more people online that we couldn't basically function with our work properly. And I know that there's people around there that do work online, but internet is such a problem here on the island. And thinking forward to like where we would want to base most of our life, there's a lot of like pros and cons. So yeah, it's going to be a long day driving Story into school and whatnot, but the fact that you get so much more space and peace and quiet out here.
That's what I was about to say. So yeah, we like to go in GL and have a stay and do stuff, but to actually live there like all days of the week, I think for us it would be a bit much.
Yeah.
Like, because it's always nice, like 2 or 3 days in General Luna and we come back up here and we're just like, it is very relaxing, it's very peaceful. And there's stuff up here too, there's swimming and things like that in the sea obviously, but on the beach and everything like that, and there's some cafes up here that we can go to.
Yeah.
But generally Story's schooling is in General Luna, so that's the main thing, that we have to go for that.
It's a dilemma that we would obviously weigh up closer to the time, and obviously the cost of land is more expensive and whatnot.
Yeah.
But you know, thinking about what we are going to do when we find ourselves in a more permanent position and we want to buy somewhere, I do think ultimately we're going to end up buying something further north.
Yeah.
and then commute in. And we're about to turn on Netflix now, get a full signal speed because we've got an uncongested tower nearby.
I can't believe the actual power is still off.
Yeah.
So unexpected.
That was actually something I quickly forgot to mention, because you get more space here.
Yeah.
Things like, you know, setting up a solar grid and whatnot. Can you imagine in the tight space of General Luna trying to put up solar, you know, trying to get the real estate to put extra panels in and stuff. You definitely need to have your own power source here if you want to have a comfortable life on this island, and you're definitely going to have more space to do it up here.
Definitely.
Has this battery fan got any power left? Yes. So we can still give ourselves a breeze. So it looks like tonight is going to be run entirely off our power bank. It looks like we've got 91% of power, so you know,
right.
should be enough for the night. Hope you enjoyed this simple vlog, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Bye.